Alright, hey kids, as you know, Mother's Day is coming up, and I figured I'd answer some questions about mamas. I'm not a mama, but I have a mama. Also, I haven't been able to find my sunglasses for like a fucking week. I have no idea where they are. Whatever, let's start answering some questions. First question is from Connor from Orlando, and he says, Mother's Day is coming up, and I'm nervous because I always get the wrong gifts. What should I do, Christina? Well, I think you can't really go wrong with flowers, okay? Flowers are just, they brighten everybody's day. I know they don't last long, but I think fresh flowers are like the most beautiful things ever. Also, you can't go wrong with just doing whatever the hell your mom wants, you know? The classic breakfast in bed shtick, you know, it's great. So cute. I mean, if I was a mom, I'd be down. I'd be so down. I'd be like, give me my waffles. Give me my mimosas. Mimosas on Mother's Day? Ooh. See if your mama wants a mimosa. All right, our next question is from Brenda from New Mexico. She said, why is my mom such a... Oh, that's a bad word. We gotta bleep that one out. I know I don't usually bleep, but we might have to bleep. Why is your mother such a... I would say probably because she loves you. Or she's got some underlying trauma that she's taken out on you. That's not really great, but like, that really could be it, you know? But yeah, without any context, I would say it's probably one of those two things. Our next question is from Wyatt from Vermont, and he says, how can I make my mom realize that she drinks too much? Right, well, this one is a little bit deep. You know, I think it's easy to fall into these kinds of patterns, especially when we're in this quarantine situation and, you know, there's not a whole else left to do, you know? Again, I am not a doctor, nor am I a therapist. But my best piece of advice would be encourage her to find a hobby. Push her in that direction. You know, take up gardening or knitting or cross-stitching or something like that so she's not automatically going to the wine, you know? Or maybe suggest just doing the wine time certain days of the week and make it like, oh, let's have our wine date on Saturday and not any other day. We're just going to do it on Saturday. That's what I would say. We got a fourth question. This is from Teresa from Ohio. She said, hello, Christina. I have a question. Can you imagine being a mother of triplets? How would your life be and what would their names be? Okay, well, I'm not trying to put the pressure cooker on Danny or anything like that, but if I was the mother of triplets, I can't even imagine being the mother of one. Could you imagine me being a mother right now? Oh my God. I mean, me and Danny, oh my God. I think it'd be doable, but that would, Jesus Christ, that would be crazy. Could you imagine 3 poopy butts? 3 poopy butts do you have to change? I mean, that's just a lot of poop. What was the rest of the question? Oh my God. How would your life be and what would their names be? I mean, bro, my life would be like turned upside down. I would be like full-time mom. Like, if I had a minivan, could you imagine me with a fucking minivan? I guess it'd be kind of nice to have 3 at once because it's like, then you're done. That might be kind of nice. What's he got to do? Splooge in you 3 times and then you get it? Like, how do you get triplets? I don't know. And what would their names be? I mean, if they're not Italian, forget it. They gotta be Italian names. There's a whole plethora of names that we could come up with. Danny Jr. Oh my God, could you imagine a little Danny Jr.? I'd like to talk to him about planning our future. And our last question is from Annalise from Kansas. And she said, how do you make your mom comfortable with the transition in your life in becoming a woman without hurting her feelings, but also making it clear that you're maturing now and need space to grow? Wow, that's a good question. I went through this with my own mother. I think truly the best advice I could give with this one is you got to take it baby steps with this, because you don't want to hurt your mother's feelings, but you also need to be able to grow into your own womanhood and be able to make your own decisions without, you know, your mom breathing down your neck. And she's only breathing down your neck because she loves you and because she cares about you. I think the most important thing you got to do is start setting boundaries, setting little ones slowly. I mean, not relying on your parents so much for everything, I think helps. So if you can establish a routine for yourself that makes you not so reliant, it's good. It starts with not also like sharing everything that you do with your parents, because when they know everything, I mean, they're going to interject their opinion on everything. Like, I used to overshare all the time with my mother and it just became too much. So I just started slowly putting in boundaries with her. You got to just make it clear you're becoming your own woman, and you have to just reassure her too that you're grateful for everything she's done for you. Because, you know, mamas are the best. And I know this is a hard time for people who don't have moms or maybe don't have good relationships with their moms. If you're in this kind of situation, I think you need to just make sure your mom knows that she's appreciated for everything she has done for you up until this point in your life. And you got to make sure she knows that before you start moving forward, you know? It's not a personal thing. You're just becoming your own woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Those are all the questions I have for today. I think we covered a lot of good topics, especially with moms, because moms are a very complicated subject, I think. I'm fortunate to have a really good relationship with my mother. And for those that don't, I'm thinking of you. We're all thinking of you, and we're sending you love. So I hope everybody enjoys their Mother's Day, and I'm sending everybody love, regardless.